guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make a Spanish pasta. So stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alright you guys, so for the ingredients are very nice and simple for this recipe. So we're going to be doing a Spanish tuna pasta. So I use a pound of elbows. I use the Barilla, but you can use any brand that you like if anything is on sale. You're going to need 2 tablespoons or 1 tablespoon of salt. You are going to need 1 tablespoon of adobo, which is all-purpose seasoning. You can use it in all kinds of meat and seafood. You are going to need at least 3 tablespoons of real mayonnaise. You can use light mayonnaise if you like, but I like the real mayonnaise because when I use the light one, it makes everything oily. You're going to need 2 cans of bumblebee. I get the 5 ounces of bumblebee in water. They have it in oil, but I prefer the in water. And half of a Vidalia onions. Alright guys, so these are your ingredients. Let's get started. Okay you guys, so now we are going to bring 4 to 6 quarts of water to boil. So we're going to pour those in. We are going to stir it around a little bit. Make sure it doesn't stick. And then you're going to take your salt and you are going to put 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. I like a lot of salt on mine. So I'll put like a tablespoon and a half of salt on mine. Or to your liking, however you want it. However you prefer. And then you're just gonna keep spinning it around so the pasta doesn't stick. You want to make sure the pasta doesn't stick, so you can move it around every 2 minutes until it cooks. Usually if you want it al dente, it's like about 7 minutes, but I don't like mine al dente. I like mine kind of in between, so I will boil it for like about 10 minutes. Just make sure you keep twirling it and don't let it stick. Make sure you move it around at least every 2 minutes. Alright you guys, so the pasta is ready. So now I'm going to drain it, and then after I drain it, I'm going to bring it back so we can add a tablespoon of mayonnaise so it doesn't stick, but I want to cool off the pasta a little bit. I don't want the elbows to be too hot, because then what happens is that the mayonnaise will melt and it'll make it too oily. Alright, so I'm going to start draining it. Alright you guys, so now the pasta, it's already drained, but before it cools off, I'm going to add my tablespoon of mayonnaise. I'm going to put it on there, and this is just, I'm going to be using it for the pasta, but this is just for it so it doesn't stick, because the pasta will stick if you don't put oil or something, butter or something on it. On this dish, I'm going to be using mayonnaise, so I decided to use a tablespoon of mayonnaise instead, because I don't want to put, like I said, mayonnaise has oil. I don't want to keep adding too much oil on the pasta. And this is what's going to help me for it not to stick, and at the same time, while I wait until it cools off so I can add the rest of the ingredients. Alright, and we'll put it in the refrigerator and we let it cool for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And this is, we're going to put it just like that. Alright you guys, so now the pasta is all cool now, so now we can add the rest of the ingredients. And I'm going to add the mayonnaise on it. I'm going to try at least 3 tablespoons. I'm going to move it around. Okay, make sure you shake it good. Now we're going to add the adobos, which is a pepper seasoning that I told you about. But if you don't have adobo, you can also use white pepper. White pepper tastes just as good. Okay, a couple of tablespoons there. And mix it around good again. Make sure everything is mixed in nice and even. Taste to your liking. Now we're going to add the onions. Mix it roughly. Make sure everything's good. Next, we are going to add our tuna fish. Make sure you drain your tuna fish. Do not leave any water in the tuna. Make sure you mix it really good, guys. Okay, it's getting heavier, so let's try our bigger spoon. If you guys do not like the Vidalia onions, you can also use green onions to give it a little bit of color. I try to hide the onions because the kids don't like to see too much vegetables, so I kind of hide it a little bit instead of showing the green onions. But if you want to use green onions, those are just as good as the regular onion, and it gives it a little bit of color too. Okay, I'm gonna give it a taste test and see. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look with a little bit of tuna and onions in there, a little bit of seasoning. It's so good. I'm gonna be giving you guys one last look. All right, you guys, here are your results. This is how a tuna pasta, a real good Puerto Rican tuna pasta, looks with a side of pork chops. Isn't it? Doesn't it look like so good, you guys? Oh my god, I'm like drooling over here. It's just so good. Look at that. Look at that elbow with the tuna, the seasoning, the little pieces of onion with a side of pork chops. Oh my god, it's just so good. You can also serve this with the side of rice if you like, rice and beans, but today's pasta day, so I served a big dish of pasta with a side of pork chops, fried pork chops. Look at that, you guys. Oh my god, I wish you guys can just smell this. It smells so good. Delish. Hey my loves, I hope you guys enjoyed my recipe today.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, as you can see, the food does not last long in the kitchen. I hope you guys liked my video today. Please make sure you subscribe, give me a big thumbs up, comment down below, and until next time.